right, welcome to Primos for Life, the wrestling podcast made for the fans, by the fans. Como siempre, yo soy Eddie, el niño vaque. We got Ariel, the Ecuadorian dream bisueta, and we are your self-proclaimed, undisputed co-host tag team champions of the world. And in tonight's episode, we step into the royal court of one of wrestling's fastest rising stars. From overcoming life's toughest battles to becoming a champion in multiple promotions. She's here to share her journey, her fire, and her reign as La Princesa. So, como siempre, sit back, grab a snack, and let's get it on! Yo, primo, what's up?
What's going on, dude? How are you?
I'm good, man. I'm good. I'm always happy to be connected with you, bro.
Seem extra happy today. I have a feeling something's going on.
You know it, brother. See, you know me so well because every time I'm extra, you're like, oh, we're about to get into something.
I feel it. I feel it. So I'm trying to figure out what's going on. Well, talk to me. Talk to me.
All right, brother. So check this out. We, as always, I got a little surprise. We got a very, very special episode today. I mean, all our episodes are special, but this one's just that much better. That cherry on top of an episode because we have a guest coming onto the show, my man. What?
Nice.
Yeah, brother. Yeah, man. So tonight, right? Let's just jump right into it, right?
Okay.
So tonight's episode, we're joined by a woman whose story is as powerful as her presence in the ring, right?
Yeah.
She's held championships in NWA, OVW, and Mission Pro. She's battled and beaten the toughest opponents life could throw at her. And she's done it all with grace, grit, and a crown on her head, man. So, Primos, right? Yes. Primo, right? Primo is you. And then Primos, which is our listeners, right?
That is me. Yes, that is me.
That is me. Primos, Primo, we'll fix this.
Oh, my God, man.
Let's give a Primos for Life welcome to La Princesa herself, Tiffany Nieves. All right, there she is.
Hi.
Oh.
Hey.
How are you guys? Thank you for taking me on such short notice. Appreciate you both.
Oh, not a problem. Thank you for being here. We appreciate the time. Anytime
of course.
Someone of your stature to come on and give us a little bit of your time because we know you're really, really busy. So we
Thank
really
you.
appreciate
Yes, we can get started. I'm sorry about the tardiness.
No, you're good, dog. You do not have to apologize. You are good. Right. You're doing us a favor once again. So we're going to try and get through this as fast as we can for you because we know you probably have plenty of things to do.
Yes, let's do this.
All right. Now, before we jump in, because Ariel usually starts off our interviews with the staple question, I want to go ahead and take this opportunity, Tiffany, to give you your flowers. You are been a true inspiration in the wrestling world, not just for all the titles that you've held, but also just the strength and the resilience that you show inside and outside. Are you
guys recording already?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, we're in it. We're in it.
The minute you came on, we're live, bro. We're good.
All good.
Okay.
Yeah, we're good. This is
I was like, why are you reading? Talk to me. I'm right here.
No, I know. He just wants
he wants to make sure he gets it right. This is what it is.
Yes, I like this is and then the rest is off the cuff. But
I got you.
But going back to your flowers, your journey is proof that perseverance and self-belief can truly change the game, and it's truly, truly, truly an honor to have you on the show and not only let the Primos get to know you, but let our listeners get to know you and get to know the amazing person que es La Princesa. So thank you again.
Yes, that was almost TVMA. I love flowers, but I love roses. So you were giving me my roses. I just had to fine tune it. That was great. That was lovely. Fantastic. Thank you.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Tiffany, let's get started real quick. So our staple question kind of start off with all of our guests that come in, whether it be a wrestler such as yourself or just a guest who's watching a show with us, is do you recall your first recollection of wrestling? It was a match, a moment. Do you remember where you were kind of when you saw it and you were like, oh man, this is like fantastic. This is
No, I
great.
don't. I
No,
don't.
you
But I
don't?
have great memories of growing up just watching wrestling in general. My
Mhm.
cousins, I grew up with. So I'm one, La Princesa. There's me, and then I have two older sisters. I have one younger sister and two younger brothers. So there's a lot of Nieveses in the family, and my Titi, she has five boys. So there was us girls and boys, and when we get together, it was always wrestling war, one on one. And the boys would always be playing on the PlayStation. So, we always wanted a turn, and the games would always be wrestling all the time. So, my father was in his own established tag team. He unfortunately was only able to perform in socks, never in boots, like La Princesa does, which means he performed in his living room on a bed with his cousin. So it's really cool to see. I am not a second generation wrestler, but my dad can argue that. Who knows? But I am the first and only Nieves to ever hold a title with the NWA. So that makes me more legit. I love you, Dad.
Fantastic.
Wow.
Fantastic.
What a response. Okay. All right, Tiffany, let's keep this ball rolling then. So, how did La Princesa persona come to life, and what does that represent to you?
La
Why should we
Princesa
bow down to
represents
you?
exactly what you see. She's the best at everything, truly. It ends there. La Princesa and Tiffany have no problem telling people where to go, how to go there, and to mind their business. That's why my favorite thing to say is get it, got it, bueno. That's it. It's really that simple. And the coolest thing about La Princesa is I've been called that my whole life. And it just felt right that the crowd should join in. And one of my first matches ever happened to be during COVID. And that's unfortunate for the world. They had a delay. But I actually performed in Puerto Rico, and I would love to return. But it was for a TV taping, and it was televised. And everyone was calling me La Princesa there. So it just made sense to continue on the legacy of La Princesa. But I will say the roots definitely came from Puerto Rico, the island itself. So it's only right every time, even though I'm a New Yorican, my family comes from Puerto Rico. I always bring out that flag because that is La Princesa. But I want people to know you don't have to be Puerto Rican, Boricua, from the Bronx, from Puerto Rico, the island at all to understand La Princesa. La Princesa means a lot of things. Beyond royalty, I am a fighter, and I do it my way. And La Princesa is about just doing things your way, however you get there. And I have the same core values as a lot of human beings. I love my family. I love where I come from. So you can be someone who loves your family, where you come from, and still rock red, white, and blue and tell someone, get it, got it, bueno. Not even be Puerto Rican. You just got to have grit. You just got to have sass. You got to have confidence. You got to be TV's most attractive, ready all day. And if you can get down with that, then you're La Princesa all day. You're part of the tribe, the royalty.
Wow. what a
And you know how
response.
Boricuas are. We just feed anyone and take anyone in. We're so loyal, So everything I have in my empire, my team gets too. I am not selfish. I just got a lot of mouths to feed.
Yeah. Especially during the holidays, with some coquito,
Right. That's why I'm very far. My whole family lives somewhere else, and La Princesa lives here.
That's it. No, yeah. Keep a lot of distance in there. It's a good way to save some money.
I'm
good
kidding.
Way.
Recently for NWA 77, it was in Long Island. It was very close to my family in New York, New Jersey, and Connecticut. And they all came. There was so much love in the building. It was so electric. It was just missing you guys, honestly.
Oh, qué linda.
Tiffany, kind of change it to a more serious topic here.
Yes.
A lot of people who may not know, early on when you were younger, you overcame cancer, and congratulations to you, and fantastic for being cancer free. Very happy for you. That's
Thank
amazing.
You.
We can't imagine what that must be like, for you. But I mean, in what I'm getting from La Princesa and everything I'm hearing, that's going to change your life perspective having something like that happen. Did that help with the La Princesa, just who you were and just the way you came out after you overcame it?
Absolutely. When I was a young girl, the best way to say it, if you ever watch the Powerpuff Girls, they have three characters. They have Buttercup, Bubbles, and Blossom. I feel like getting cancer and my whole story was like becoming all different versions of the Powerpuff Girls. And it's funny because growing up, it's cute. It's I stood inside a lot. I didn't go outside. It was dangerous for me to go outside. So I learned lessons through TV and interacting. So a lot of what was raising me and my toughness through the time was anything I learned on TV. And it's really cool that La Princesa had an opportunity to use that during her sickness and then turn it back around and get back on TV to allow anyone else to do that for whatever sickness they're going through. It doesn't have to be cancer. Yeah. So it was intense. It was a lot, you know, when a young girl growing up in the Bronx, being La Princesa, but understanding the world you didn't have the tools, you didn't have what you needed. It was frustrating. So I grew up a lot like Buttercup, angry all the time. And then when I was sick, I had to go through my bubbles phase, you know, be soft, loving, comfortable, and understanding and be appreciative of everything around me. And then I turned into my blossom era, you know, the princesa. So it was, I went through a lot of different emotions that got me here now to be the TV most attractive and the strongest, the toughest, you know. I'll leave the EST to Bianca Belair, but I am the best at everything. And cancer helped me become the more, you know, surviving it was a blessing, but it was a testimony to the Lord and how positive thinking and believing yourself, no matter what the world says, can really keep you alive. And that's really, it was the coolest thing. It's one of the coolest things about me, I will say. Besides, wait, hold on. Besides being the historic NWA Women's Tag and TV champion. Woo! Which is awesome because I've looked it up. I've done my research. Okay. And there's no other Puerto Rican blood ever, you know, besides the Colognes, you know. Well, but in the NWA history, in the women's division, a title. Wow. So, so all full circle, I went through everything, and I would do it again, but only once. I don't want to do it again, but only once. I would do it again. You're good where you are. And you know, to get here, to be talking about it now, it's incredible. I'm honored to be that person. I wouldn't say the face of, you know, disease or cancer, but to be the face of fight and believing yourself. And there was times where I lost my hair. That's why it's so cool to be La Princesa now, because, you know, when I tell people BTV's most attractive, I mean, other than the outside, it's really about the inside. I have one tattoo in my life because, man, my body's perfect. I don't need any marks. And it says to stay beautiful. And when I was sick, I lost all my hair. But I gained all my confidence. I was so beautiful with no hair, and I never would have known that if it didn't all go away. Wow. So I tell everyone all the time, stay beautiful. Stay beautiful.
That's perspective. That's amazing perspective.
Increíble. Okay, Tiffany. Wow.
You see, you're learning. La Princesa is not a bad person. People just assume, and that's their fault.
That's it. They judge too quickly. Yeah. They judge too quickly. That's why we want to do these things.
Yeah, no, I never thought La Princesa was bad. When I saw you at NWA, I was like, no, I'm rooting for you. I got
That's you. Right.
Everybody else was booing, but I was like, nope.
Right. They're booing.
There. She got this.
That's their own fight and their own battle. They got to get on with. But they still paid to see me either win or lose, but they still paid.
You got a reaction, good or bad, either way.
Exactly. You got to learn to know that good or bad is always still good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. There you go. That's okay. It. Pero mira, Tiffany, Tante, you just actually got me to my next question, right? Because you pulled out the titles.
I do that.
Out of all the titles that you've held, you know, and currently in NWA, OVW, Mission Pro, which championship win meant the most to you and why?
That's really tough to say. It's like asking publicly who's your favorite child. You know, you're going to say you love them all because I had to fight a different battle to get them all. It was not the same fight. You know, you don't know. The world doesn't know what I went through that week to get to that show, to complete it, to get that, you know, and every single journey to every single one has been incredibly impactful. I'm getting goosebumps now, for instance, like the OVW title sits special with me because for a whole year straight, La Princesa lost to everyone. Never even had an opportunity to even have a title match. I mean, it was driving La Princesa so crazy. She almost quit maybe. And the night that she got the opportunity to have a title match for the OVW Women's title was the same night she main evented the entire show, the OVW, and she won it. So some may say losing that whole year may have never meant anything to me if I didn't have that. The one night I main evented as a woman, female, La Princesa, my first title match there, I won it. Now that's pretty historic. So you would say maybe the OVW, but then we got to bring up the Mission Pro title, the legacies, the women that have walked through the doors, Thunder Rosa herself. Yeah. My career, in fact, changed once I became the Mission Pro champion. I made that title and it made me right back. So some can say that's incredible. Anytime I am the champion of the first champion of a division, that holds my heart. So Destiny Wrestling in Canada International, and I was the first ever women's champion there. And now they have so much great talent coming through, whether it's WWE talent, TNA talent, NWA. So that's incredible. And then the Exodus Pro Women's Territory title holds a special place in my heart too. Because what we're doing right now, and now Marty Bell's the second woman to ever hold that title, and she's Dominican. So it's really
Latinas.
Yes, exactly.
Say that.
So Latinas. I can't, and then I was the first ever feature women's wrestling, still currently in California. And when their promotions just all woman based, to be the first ever to lead that locker room and show them what the expectation is, it's always going to be something special to me. But I will tell you, anytime I anytime I have to. It doesn't happen often, so it's really hard for me to even put into words. So recently, I had to go into war with Marty Bell, and she is now the second women's Exodus Pro champion ever. Yeah. But now it means something to me that I may be the first ever second women's 2 times champion, Yeah. So sometimes when I lose, I even feel like I'm winning because it's an opportunity. So I remember the night that I lost to Izzy Moreno. I thought, wow, what? Unfortunately, Mission Pro after closed down, but I mean, this young lady has been doing so much in the business that I thought the value it will have after she had it after me and to get it back. That's always where my mind is. So they all mean something to me. And of course, the NWA women, the NWA titles right now are the most significant because I feel as blood, sweat, and tears of the division. So I feel like it's really on me. You have to get through me to get through NWA.
Wow.
That's a tough one. So I love all my children. That's the best way to say it. They all mean something.
Well, I mean, exactly. You give the response on all of them. You did it wonderfully. Great politician answer. It's awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you.
but real quick side note, between me and my sister, I'm the favorite in my family. I just got to
yeah, right. Wait, are you the oldest or the youngest?
He's
are you the oldest or the youngest?
El bebé.
Yeah, I'm the baby.
Oh, that's funny. I just posted a video and sent it to my sisters. I said, listen, and in the video it says, there's no way for the oldest you could be the favorite because why did they have more?
Yeah.
I'm sorry you have to find out this way. And I tagged them. So you in fact are the favorite. You're right.
Well, I actually being his primo, I know that's not. I'm kidding.
Well, let him believe, okay?
Well, that's why I didn't say a word until until he brought it up.
Yeah.
Yes.
So Tiffany, you've trained under the likes of Sean Spears, Tyler Breeze, Al Snow. I mean, what was it like training under them? And did they ever truly understand the royalty that you bring into the ring?
Oh, yeah, they did. From the moment I walked through the doors, no one doubted it. That's the best thing. That's how I got here so fast, is because they saw it the second I walked through the door, honestly. And good luck for them dealing with it as long as they did. It's a blessing. I commend all of them. That's all I can say. And I've got more. I mean, that's just a teeny part of the people that put me together. I have EC3 as my mentor. I have Jazz as my mentor. I'm very blessed to have Mickey James as my mentor. I spent a lot of time right now at Reality Wrestling with Booker T. Even my boss right now, Billy Corgan, Aaron Stevens. I mean, the list goes on. I have all the tools. La Princesa does. She has everything she needs to make a phone call if she needs. So there's no reason why I shouldn't be a champion right now. That's the point. Simple. Is that? But they knew what they were dealing with. They knew, and they put me in all the right positions so that I can excel. And I will always be forever thankful for that. I mean, I was at OVW when I got the call, and Mike was like, "Hey, I'm having a seminar. I want you to pitch a promo to Billy." I was like, "Sure," and I did a promo. And next, Billy's like, I want to sign you, and they all worked together to make that happen. That was between Al, that was between EC3, and that was between Billy. They're all super supportive of everything I do, as long as I can be on TV.
There you go. Wow. I love these responses. Okay. Okay. Let's keep rolling for time's sake. So
Yes.
you thrive in both singles and tag team competition. So which one gives you more opportunity to show off the ruthlessness of La
Well, let's be
Princesa?
honest. I mean, I literally thrive in everything. I created the Bad Girls Club. If you don't know who the Bad Girls Club is, do your research and look it up. I was the leader. So that was a faction. So I've been in factions, I've been in tag teams, and I've been solo. The best for me is when I'm leading, which is in all those positions.
Yeah.
So that's it. Like, I can't say I'm better as a singles. Are you kidding me? Samantha Starr, my manager, looks great next to me. Anything you put next to me, I will elevate it. That's what royalty does. That's what gold does. Iron sharpens iron. Well, then I'm the best iron you can ever have. Like, wow. I don't know how to tell you. I should be the iron. We got to think of something. How do we say iron in Spanish? Because La Princesa of Iron is what I am.
What these responses? My goodness,
she's got it. She's on it, man. Are you kidding me? This is it. Yeah. Well, I mean, so for once again, Eddie and I always say, which is kind of why we do this, Primos for life. Representation matters.
Yes.
And what you're doing for our people, our culture, our community is absolutely amazing, and we can't thank you enough for doing it because it does matter so much, and we have been dealt such a raw hand for so long. It's good to see that we finally have these moments. In terms of the next generation of wrestlers, especially women and Latinas, is it more about inspiring or intimidating them so they know not to step to La Princesa?
That's weird. Okay. Listen, I got 3 sisters. I challenge everyone.
Ooh.
I don't care what background you come from. I don't care gender you are. I don't care. I don't live or wake up in the morning to intimidate anyone. That's their own shadow. I don't even think about them. I think victory, and victory attracts competition. So I invite it, and I love it, and I live for it, and I really make money and thrive off it, which is incredible. So I go, bring it.
I love it. All right.
Yes.
Okay.
All right. Okay. So now I can't wait to hear this response, right? But, because you're really good at, bringing it all together. So for this question, what was one match or a moment that you felt that La Princesa truly cemented herself? Like, yeah, I've arrived. I'm it. I'm the boss. I'm that
honestly,
girl.
I'm not going to lie. That was my first match at NWA. I made their roster tap out in a submission. I was like, sorry, Ruthie J. And then it happened again when I went against Kenzie Page in Florida. That was my town. Like, everyone, I swear, I walked in that building and I remember thinking, I was not trying to be, looking just for the Latinos. I was like, but I was looking for them. And all I saw was, a lot of, just traditional Americans in the building. I was like, okay, I could do this. This is fine. I'm telling you, the second I got out, when I saw Puerto Ricans come from the crack of the walls, screaming with flags that I never knew even existed, that was pretty incredible to me. So, I think I have to go, guys. I think my palace is waiting for me. I'm so sorry. We may have to wrap it up.
That's not a problem. I mean, you gotta go. You gotta go. We appreciate it. Thank you very much for the time you were able to give us. And once again,
yes,
the representation matters. Hopefully, we look forward to seeing you in the future.
Yes, and guess what? Come to the next show. We're going to be in Tampa, and we'll finish this. But La Princesa must go. Thank you for your time.
Let everyone know where to find you. Instagram, all that stuff.
Check me out on Tiffany Nieves _ on Twitter, Instagram, and everything. And make sure you follow these guys, okay? You'll see more of me. Get it? Got it?
Bueno. Gracias, Princesa. Gracias.
Muchas gracias, Tiffany.
Thank you so much.
Ooh, wow. Talk about busy, right? She's on it, dude.
She's working. She's running, man. She's got doors knocking. There's things happening. She is a special one, though.
Yeah.
She is one that is not afraid to be herself and to be over the top. Well, not necessarily over the top. I mean, because that's just who she is, right? I mean, and I think that the cancer journey, overcoming cancer, I think that definitely helped shape some of that there. I think she got to I think realize a bunch of more new perspectives, and I think it helped. It's great, man. She's a fun one. She's fun.
Yeah, and to be honest with you, when we first met, when I first met her at the last NWA taping, like such a sweetheart, man. I mean, she yeah, I know she puts up a tough exterior because she is tough. She's absolutely tough.
She is.
But you know, the moment that I was hanging out back there and I was chatting with Homicide, and then I was like, man, the one person I want to meet is Tiffany. Can you make that happen? And he's like, bro, no problem. Tiffany, come here. And then she was like, hey, how are you? And such a sweetheart. I'm even met Mama Nieves, another sweetheart. She's full of love and support. Right. And it was totally awesome that we were able to get, you know, some time with her today. But you know, she didn't get to answer the dream match question, but now we have reason to bring her back.
Well, that's exactly it. I mean, she said it. I mean, you know, we finished the conversation, so we'll try and figure out a time that we can maybe get a little more time and do a part 2 to kind of bookend this, because she didn't answer the single question, but I think, I mean, we still got a good 30 minutes out of it.
Yeah, for sure. It was super fun.
And I think a lot of our fans are going to be able to now see her kind of in the same light, just a little more out there and open about La Princesa and who's they're watching and who's the champ. So it's great, man. This was fun.
Yeah. Well, bueno, primo, I had a good time. She was a sweetheart. You're awesome. You're really good. Man, let me tell you, I know what you did while you were reading some of these questions, and I was like, that's my boy. He knows what he's doing. He knows what he's doing. So I'm going to give you your flowers, man. I see you, boy. I see you, thinking on the fly.
You got it, man. We got to make things happen, especially when we're moving quick. Yeah. I was surprised I came up with some of this shit quick. No,
you did good, brother. You did good.
Oh, man, you did too, man. I love you. It's always a pleasure doing this with you, and want to thank everybody for following us and listening and liking, and don't forget to, you know, smash the like button and follow and do all that fun stuff. primosforlife.com, Instagram, all the stuff. Reach out to us if you want to be on, if you want to chat, you want to talk, whatever you guys want to do, please reach out to us. We love doing this, but we love doing it more when we know you guys are about it with us. So this is great. Thank you guys. We appreciate it.
Yeah, man. Thank you, everybody. I mean, I can't even add to that. Ariel covered it all. So, Primo, you know what to do, man. You just go for it.
Well, in honor of having a princesa here today, this is a royal Nos vemos cuando nos vemos.
Nos vemos cuando nos vemos. Take care.
Good night, y'all.